Shalom Makim. This is Karab Banyahawada from the GMS Miami camp with another installment of GMS Battle Axe Miami. First, I want to give all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and greetings and salutations to all you sincere Akim throughout the four corners of the earth that are pushing this truth, sincere, unadulterated truth throughout the four corners of the earth. And I just wanted to jump into a quick lesson, aimed at towards the younger brothers and coming into the faith. Me being a young brother myself, but it's it's levels to this thing, and it's certain levels that you get past that brothers coming in or going to, and that you can help them with, and it's it's levels to it, like Apostle always say. So I just want to jump into some scriptures and really get into understanding that like I named the video. We are not a fraternity, man. This is not a gang. This is not a boys club or like a He-Man woman haters club. You know what I'm saying? Or like a secret cult. This is not that, man. This is like understanding the scriptures. This is the house of David being built back up, man. So this is a thing of severity and seriousness, man. And I just wanted to reach out and profess that to younger brothers, because going through that same phase and not really understanding, what you're getting yourself into, and like the scriptures tell you, you got to count the cost, and everybody, from Apostle Tahar on down, went through that maturation stage where you had to get your bumps and your bruises to understand, hey, because you come in proud a little bit, and the Most High humble and beat your ass and humble you down. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to push a few scriptures out there to the younger brothers, help keep them grounded and stay focused and understand what this is, how severe this is. Because hey, you veer one way to the left or the right, next thing you know, you're on the outside looking in. And this is this ain't, like I say, this ain't no a club or nothing. 9 times out of 10, you get ousted, you out, man. Because this is not what you think it is. This is not those how you say those pseudo-Israelite groups, man. Nah, this is the house of David. The title GMS is just a title, man. But Elder Apostle Tahar is the top teacher of the house of David, man. And the apostles on down, feeding on down to the brothers that's a part of the body, man. That's we Lord willing, be of the faith, we make up that body of Yahweh Shai, man. So that's how serious this is. And really, you being a representative of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. So you got to act as such, man. And with no further ado, I'm going to jump straight in. This is Proverbs 4:7. It says, wisdom is the principal thing. Wisdom is the principal thing in this thing of ours. Wisdom, being wise. Therefore, get wisdom. And with all that getting, get understanding. Get understanding what you're a part of. Count the cost. Count the cost. This is not something just to do. This is not something to brag and boast yourself in, and put on a garment and think you're on some type of level. No, because the scripture tell you he dealing with the lowly. He dealing with the man that ain't sure of himself. So there ain't no room for you to feel like you somebody because you got on the garment, man. Understand what we look like on the street. The scriptures talk about the foolishness of preaching. So that's what it says. You got to get understanding. With all that get understanding. You can have wisdom, but you got to understand what it's all about and what it stands for. So with that, I'm going to jump to the next scripture, which is Isaiah 33:6. Because this is going to tell you what that wisdom is for, man. Because, brothers get it misconstrued. Yeah, it's a beautiful feeling being around brothers that's like-minded and who understand what this thing is, and because the world hate us, So of course it's a beautiful thing to be around like-minded brothers and share the same understanding and beliefs. Yeah, that's all cool, man. But you got to understand what's coming, man. And as a younger brother, you kind of are negligent to that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we're doing this for. The Most High give us brothers to help push us and help keep us in the faith. You know what I'm saying? Because the Yahweh Shai and the apostles, the 12, that was exemplified through that. They helped build each other up. Yahweh Shai, he was, he's the man. You know what I'm saying? But the 12, that was Yahweh Shai telling them, hey, you got to pick each other up. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because And like we see with all the apostles, they went through their trials and tribulations, and they had to keep the faith until the end. And we know the story with the apostles. Some got beheaded, some thrown in the frying grease, you know. So that's what this is for, man. Don't get it misconstrued. This is not to brag and boast about, man. This is deadly serious, man. So this is Isaiah 33:6, and it says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and strength and salvation. The fear of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua is his treasure." Right, and what's the fear? How you fear the Lord? You keep his commandments, man. You know what I'm saying? And one of his commandments is to love your brother like yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? And to be, and not that's a commandment, but the Most High dealing with the meek man. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say that the meek shall inherit the earth. You know what I'm saying? And the meek are gonna have wisdom and understanding and knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's gonna stabilize them in the times of trouble. Because that's what it all boils down to, fellas. It boils down to Jacob's trouble like never before. You know what I'm saying? We reading this beautiful book, man, all the tale that Israel is caught. And the scriptures say it's gonna be like never before, man. So that's what we need to be focused on. How we gonna fare in a time of trouble, man? So I need to get as much wisdom and knowledge, not to go out on the street and look like the top teacher in Israel. You know, but that's one part of it, because we want to make full proof of our ministry, you know what I'm saying, and teach the word unadulterated and it's 100% purity, you know, so we can, and we're not doing that for ourselves. We're doing that to fish out the elect, you know what I'm saying? But we want to do this so in the last times, man, when Esau take that fucking hat off and his horns come out, you know what I'm saying, and his fangs come out his mouth, we be able to fare well, man, because that's the only thing gonna stabilize. There's nothing physical you can do. And brother, you done heard it a million times, but you really got to meditate on that, man. Because like I say, hey, brothers ain't had a muzzle of a M4 A1 pointing in your fucking face and you can smell the gunpowder coming out of the nozzle, man, or dead body, or a brain leaking up out somebody's cranium on the ground, or dead babies. You read in the scripture, but you ain't never seen it, man. And hey, we got a war veteran in our camp, man. He tell us, man, if it hadn't been for this word and Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man, he said he had post-traumatic stress disorder, man, from the shit he done seen. And that's, you know, what I deal with him. That's my brother, and I'm around him. Ain't nothing wrong with that dude, man. But he say people that done seen what he seen and just bugged out of their wits, man. So yeah, it's gonna be rough, man. So you got to get understanding and wisdom, man. Not want to go out there and puff up and curse people out. That ain't what it's for, man. When we go out there, we trying to fish out the elect. But on the flip side, you need to be getting this understanding so you can fare good in those times of evil. So from there, we're gonna go to 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians. Okay, what we got? 1 Corinthians 13. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. And one of those childish things is you know, it's a plethora of things. But another one of them is thinking, you know, that you got power in numbers so you can be a bully out there on the highways or when you walk in your everyday life. Nah, man. It's the scriptures tell us to be wise as serpent and harmless as doves, man. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, you know, when you first coming in, you got that pride, you want to puff up, you know, that's normal for coming in this faith. But the part of growth and maturation in this thing is being able to take reproof from brothers who've been through that. So you don't have to go through that. Now, hey, your lot is your lot. The Most High got it all ordained to happen the way He wanted to. But I wish I had brothers, you know, and you know. Not saying that I would change how it happened, because it made me who I am, you know, in this faith. But I think, you know, it would have made it much easier if I had brothers to tell me, hey, take it easy, brother. Take it easy. You don't know that you're part of the elect. You need to walk light in this thing, man. You need to be circumspect. You need to understand that the scriptures say some have entertained angels unawares. So you don't know who is who, man. Just do what you need to do, man. And the Most High gonna deal with the rest. Because why? Man's goings are of the Lord anyway. It's nothing you're doing. It's the Most High. You planted the seed, and the Most High give it increase. Plain and simple. Okay, so from there, we're going to go to 2 Timothy 2. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. And it says endure hardness. And I looked at that word hardness. In the Greek is kokopateo, which means to suffer, endure evils, hardships, troubles, and to be afflicted, man. And the only people gonna be able to deal with that are men that's built up in the faith of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. If you still in them childful lusts and you thinking as a child, man, and you thinking that this is a game and this is something to have fun with, you know what I'm saying? You know, even though Elder Sahar said you got to have fun with this thing, but that's part of the balance of understanding, hey, this is deadly serious, man. You on the red list. You on the fucking red list, man. This ain't no game, man. Them crackers know like how you like your eggs, man. They know where your mama stay. They know all that. Not say, you know, but that's the severity of it, man. This is not to be taken lightly. Not to say that we're supposed to be scared, but you know you marked now, so you need to be trying to be like these scriptures say, which is meek, lowly, and humble, and of a contrite spirit, because that's who the Most High gonna save, man. Straight up and down. And the reality of it is, you could be as meek and as humble as you want to be, but if you ain't part of that elect, you're not gonna be saved, man. So you better be doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? A nigga walking around with his chest puffed out and thinking he's somebody because he's an Israelite and he under GMS. Hey, you've been sadly mistaken, man. Because all you gotta do is watch the example of the elders, men who've been doing this for 30, 25 plus years, man. Just follow suit. Follow suit. If you can't understand it, just follow them. Follow suit, and they'll teach you. You know. Okay. From there, we're gonna go to 2 Esdras. 2 Esdras, chapter 7. 2 Esdras, chapter 7, verse 6. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. 2 Esdras, chapter 7, verse 6. There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. And we know through the Spirit that that's Yasha'Allah, Jerusalem to be exact, the kingdom of heaven coming down. Verse 7, the entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there was a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, and only one path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. So it's just showing you the severity and the seriousness of this travail, this path that we're going down, that straight gate, meaning a way of difficulty. So we ain't got time to be bullshitting, man, and thinking that because the scripture tell you, if a man think of himself to be something, he ain't shit, he's nothing. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, it's common nature for you to think that you're on a certain level. But you got to understand also that many called but few chosen. So we got to walk light, man, and be circumspect in this faith. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't a thing. We're not brawlers. We not a beat your ass club or curse you out club or going out there to curse the white man out. No, we doing this thing to help push the word, to get the elect sealed up, and to get wisdom and knowledge so we can endure in the times of trouble. That's the pure basis of this thing, man. And also, it's the duty of a man to keep the commandments, and one of the commandments is to push this word. That's why, you know, the elder put that decree out to push them 2 videos a week, man, so we can hurry up and seal up the elect. That's the focus, not to curse people out and put on a garment and look fly and think you. No, man. It's to push this truth so we get the fuck out of here, because this ain't our rest, man. Brothers get settled with going to camp every week and cursing people, hoping that somebody get cursed out. Nah, we doing that so we can get the fuck out of here, man, and condemn this place for Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Okay, from there we're gonna go for 1 Corinthians 8:1. 1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 1. Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. Charity, love, man. And love, what is love? These scriptures breaking them down, man. That's what edifies. You know what I'm saying? Because that knowledge gonna puff you up to think you're on a certain level. And you ain't never on no certain level. And proof of that is Elder Tahar still ever learning, man. He feel like he ain't done enough, man. The other apostles, the elder apostles, they don't feel like they done enough. So how the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, you got to be forever learning and forever on that humble level, a level of humility. You know what I'm saying? Because the knowledge gonna puff. Trust me, every brother go through it. But first of all, you got to understand who knowledge it is. It's Yahweh Shah knowledge. And he felt it worthy for you to have it to do what? To push it, man. To push it, that's all. Not for you to feel like, hey, I'm Macho Man Randy Savage. I know more than you. Nah, because, hey, it's plenty of examples of brothers in his faith that knew more than other brothers, and now they back in the world. Doing interviews with Alex Jones. Or fucking other niggas bitches and smoking weed again. You know? So don't ever think that, man. Don't ever think that. Just know that you got hope that you could be part of the one of the 144,000 or the 1/3, man. That's it, man. That's it. And to have this knowledge and understanding for the times of trouble. It's plain, man. It's plain to those who have ears to hear it, man. In the last scripture, I'm going to go to 1 Corinthians 12:2. It says, now concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I would not have you ignorant. Ye know that ye were Gentiles, carried away unto dumb idols, even as ye were led. Right. So, in other words, you got to understand, you was a Gentile too. You was a 2/3, considered a 2/3 at one point. You know what I'm saying? And right now, we don't know what we probably we hope to be. So that's another reason for you to humble down and pipe that shit down. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand that you was a Gentile too. And you don't know who is part of the elect. You don't know who the Most High snatch out of the world. It could be somebody that you told the truth to 3 years ago. But the Most High said it wasn't time for him to come out of the world. And now it is. You know what I'm saying? So you got, like I say, you got to walk light and do you, man. Do your job. Which is to get this wisdom and knowledge and understanding of this Bible and inherit it and ingest it and push it, man. Push it. This the year to push, like Apostle Tahar say, And like, it don't be too hard on you younger brothers, but hey, we gotta be like our Father which is in heaven. He sent his son, and his son was an austere man. So we gotta be austere when we push this word and when it's time to reprove, man. So, I just wanted to, send that out there so brothers can get it in the right perspective and understand, because, to make the same mistakes that, the majority of brothers coming into the faith did, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just part of, passing down the message and passing down the understanding of how to walk in this faith and being circumspect, So, with that, I give all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations and greetings to you brothers pushing that truth, man. Keep the fight alive, the year to push. Shalom.